Good evening. Welcome to Hands On with Harriet. Well, I'm putting together a very last minute, well, not quite because tomorrow would be the last minute, but I guess tonight is the 11th hour gift. So I thought maybe you all might be interested in seeing what it is. And that way, if you'd like to put together a last minute gift, you can too. All right. I found this at Goodwill, but I think you can get them at Target for $3. And I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to try to do this quickly because I got to get to bed. With a ribbon at the bottom. And I'm using my low temp glue gun, but also I'm not going to put the glue directly on this this plastic can. Just going to put it, I think I want to do this at an angle. Well, that makes sense. Not using my best shears either, but anyway, that works. So I'm going to put a little glue on here, and I'll probably put a little more on there because I want to make sure it lays down nicely on at the edge. If it does, well. And I also want to preserve the can because I'm giving this not to just one person. I'm giving it to my aunt and my cousin, my young cousin, who is 13. And I thought about doing one for my, if you think about it, I was thinking about doing one for my my entire family, my daughter who has children and her husband, so you can make one for your entire family too and be done with it. But if you have somebody who likes all kinds of candy, it doesn't have to be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a box of candy, just some candy. I'm not even sure I'll be able to get all this candy in here, but I wanted to, you know, put some different things in there and try to make it look full. And I wanted to put some on the bottom because I want to elevate the bear a little bit. The bear is for my cousin. I made these hearts, and I want to give one to her. And how I'm going to do that is by putting it on the chest of the bear so that he would have a heart too. And it's like presenting it to her. I made these hearts out of stickers. You have to go to my channel and go to those particular videos and see. And see, I think that looks real cute. Okay, so I'm going to set him in there like this. Look what, and all this candy came from the Dollar Tree, including this Godiva chocolate. I'm going to put it, I might have to dig down a little bit to get this all the way in and not have it on the top. Maybe. Okay. And then, I don't know if it'll close, but we'll see. Then we're going to add the rest of everything else. We've got these almond roca, Russell Stover's. These are itty bitty hearts. There are 50 of those. I want to sprinkle, and really I don't think I need to put all this candy in there. I think it looks cute the way it is. Sprinkle these kisses in there. I think that's filling it up, and I think that's, and I'm going to give her this Bubblicious because it doesn't need to be here. I only do sugarless gum. And I think that this is not sugarless. So I'll put, just put those in there in a couple of places. I'm just hoping that this won't, oh, I see what it is. There's something holding it up. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's get him back in there in place. Looks like one of those came out. And we want to turn that over this way. Okay. Now, I have a card, and I will put the name on the card and put it in the back. I'll probably do that later. Put it in the back with their name on it. I'll sign it later. And I have a gift also for my aunt. And it says on this little box, my wish for you is, my wish for you. And I put another pin that I made for her in the bottom of it. If I were not going to be putting the pin in there, I would put in there love and peace. And just put that right there. And put your top on it. Uh-oh. Lady Godiva doesn't want to be in there. Just doing fine until I put all that candy in there. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to waste time on it right now. This is just to show you what I'm going to do. But there we go. We're just going to have to make him lean forward a little bit. Put that in the back. Put the top on. Now, I was going to put some felt up here, but then I decided not to do the felt because of the fact that they may want to use. I didn't want to glue it on there. They may want to use the can again. So I've just decided to make a pretty bow to go on the top. And I don't even think I'm going to tie it like I would normally do. I think what I'm just going to do is tie it, glue it around. You know, if you made some items, this would be great because you can see them, and they can see how pretty everything looks. Getting glue all over my hands. You can put a big old fluffy bow, but I like loose bows. So I think a big one would be pretty too. And you're gonna dovetail the ends of your ribbon. And if you like, you could put this on there, which is what I was thinking about doing, and putting their names in here. And I think I will do that, or you can put it up here. It's self-adhesive. And I got this at my other dollar store called Mighty Dollar, and I just found out yesterday that Mighty Dollar is out of North Carolina. I asked them because why couldn't I find them anywhere else? They have stores in both North and South Carolina, but it's just a matter of finding them. This will turn around, so. And I have a pen here that this is a chalkboard label, and I'll put their names on it later. And this is your first one. And there you go. That's very pretty. All right, let's get on to the second one, which is just as easy and just as quick. This is a book that I found in my other dollar store called Mighty Dollar. And this book is absolutely gorgeous. It is called The Greatest Love Stories of All Time. I love the cover. It's like Victorian. And I'm going to show you that I measured and I cut this piece off of here. This came from the Dollar Tree, and I like it because it is so open weave. And then all I did was pull off several strands to fray it. Okay? In the interest of time, I've already cut it. I love this cover. And I read one of the stories last night. And they're all about love and sacrifice for love. And even though it is Victorian looking, you could do a very ornate, and I looked at it, ornate lace with it, or you could do something like this. And I am going to do this along with a very modern ribbon. The modern ribbon is pink and red. Kind of, the book is kind of a reddish rose, dusty rose. So I'm going to glue this down right here. A little hot. And I hope these scissors do well because my best ones are upstairs. Oh, good. These are my paper cutting shears. I'm calling this now this one is not going to be a gift. This is for me. It's a decorative piece that I'm going to be putting on my bedside table, or on my table in my bedroom, in the reading area. When I saw this, I fell in love with it. And let's hope that this will cut, because I didn't bring those down here either. So that's not going to cut, but I may have to put you on pause and go upstairs and get that. But I want to put, I bought some flowers the other week, and I dried these leaves because I think they're so pretty. And I'm going to put that on here with I was going to do a rose, but I'm not sure I'm going to do the rose. But anyway, I'm going to put on this ribbon. All these ribbons are ribbons that I had in my stash. Everything I had in my stash. So the only thing I bought for this is the, and the roses I bought for another project. So the only thing I had in this is the, had to buy is the book, $1. I want the words, the greatest love stories, to show. I don't think it really would matter, but I kind of want them to show. I'm using, like I said, I'm using a red ribbon. There's a burgundy one, but because of the ribbon, the burgundy doesn't work because of this particular ribbon, this sheer one. And I'm just layering these pieces of lace and ribbon on top of one another. I think that's going to make it too bulky. I'm going to just go ahead and cut it, and glue it and cut that part. And I like mixing the different laces together, so it's not like it's all, because not the silk and pearls and organza ribbon that I have would have been absolutely gorgeous on here, but it would have dressed it up even more than I wanted it to be. And so we're going to make a pretty bow right here. And I kind of want it to be a kind of, this bow has wire in it. I don't want it to be straight because I'm going to put that flower in it. Okay, so we're going to cut this. I like the rose bud, although an open rose would be pretty too. I just don't want it to take up a lot of space. And I'm going to cut it at an angle like I would a real flower. we're going to put our dried leaves in here. Now, I like to, when I dry my flowers, I like to spray them with a very inexpensive hairspray so that it will preserve them. The cheapest thing you can find. We're just going to give it the look of a real rose. With these leaves. And we're going to again ducktail the ends of our ribbon. And I kind of wanted to look lopsided, so it'd have that worn, kind of a worn look. You know, like it's been around a while. And there you have it. Couldn't say the words after all, so it doesn't matter what the words say as long as you have a pretty cover. And this is Hands On with Harriet. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, subscribe, and click that bell, and definitely share. Thank you. Bye.